Hi everybody, this is Kathleen Hinesley with Exploring Dimensions for All. Today I'm going to be reading chapter 19 of my book, Welcome to Infinity, Exploring Ancient and Modern Techniques for Collaborating with Otherworldly Beings. Chapter 19 is called Awakening in Dreamtime. Dreams are typically regarded with great reverence by native peoples, who see them as doorways to spiritual realms. In dreams, one can meet with spirits and get answers to some of life's most important questions. Native peoples often make little distinction among realms visited in dreams, visions, and after-death states. Non-physical realms, where spirits and deities dwell, are viewed as sharing certain characteristics and may bestow travelers with special powers. The quality of timelessness, for example, that seems to exist in dreams, visions, and after death and other out-of-body states, may endow travelers with the gift of precognition. Travelers in all of these states may also find themselves capable of communicating telepathically, and may possess the ability to move by means of thought. Today, researchers and students of shamanism are developing and utilizing techniques for projecting waking consciousness into other realms. Journeying classes, like the one described in Chapter 7, utilize native drum rhythms to create an altered state of awareness. Other sound technologies, such as hemisync, discussed in Chapter 18, are also being used to facilitate altered states of awareness. Modern efforts to induce lucid dreaming may represent another important means for facilitating contact with non-physical realms. A lucid dream can be defined as one in which the dreamer is conscious that he or she is in a dreaming state. This is footnote 1, C.E. Green, Lucid Dreams, Oxford Institute for Psychophysical Research, 1968, page 15. Lucid dreamers often have the capacity to control certain dream images and experiences. Some report an ability to recall memories from their physical life while experiencing a lucid dream. This is footnote 2, IBID, pages 15 to 16. Others report a greater ability to recall lucid dreams as compared to non-lucid dreams upon awakening. Footnote 3, IBID, pages 79 to 82. Although today's researchers may disagree about the true nature and/or meaning of dreams, it is clear that some native peoples view the induction of lucid dreams as a viable technique for making contact with the spirit world. A shamanist belonging to the Karo Batak peoples in Malaysia, for example, uses lucid dreaming to assist people in passing from the realm of the living to that of the dead. And that's footnote 4, Godwin the Lucid Dreamer, page 103. I'm going to spell the name of that group of people for you. It's capital K-A-R-O, capital B-A-T-A-K. And Native Americans use conscious dreaming to facilitate communication with totem animals during vision quests. And this is footnote 5, IBID. Followers of Tibetan Buddhism cultivate lucid dreams to facilitate spiritual development. Tibetan dream yoga techniques help aspirants cultivate conscious dreaming to promote an eventual understanding of the subjective quality of all experience, whether physical or non-physical. And this is footnote 6, Stephen LaBerge, PhD, and Howard Rheingold, Exploring the World of Lucid Dreaming, copyright 1990 by Stephen LaBerge, PhD, and Howard Rheingold. First mass market edition, 1991, New York, Ballantine Books, 1991, page 286. One Tibetan dream technique involves visualizing and concentrating on, quote, the syllable ah. And that's in, ah is in italics, and it's spelled A-H, comma, 3 ellipsis dots, end quote, which is, quote, viewed as a symbolic embodiment of creative sound, the power to bring a world, conceptual or otherwise, into being. End quote. Footnote 7, IBID page 102. Could the above noted technique represent a means of altering one's essential sound vibration for the purpose of facilitating travel to and/or awareness of realities existing at other frequencies of vibration? Might the sound ah serve as a kind of pathway to realities existing outside of the frequency range we are accustomed to? If dreams, as many native peoples believe, are in fact doorways to spirit realms or other dimensions, lucid dreaming could offer a particularly effective means of establishing contact with beings residing in such realms. A greater ability to control the dream experience should, at least theoretically, make it possible to plan meetings with spirits and thus facilitate communication and collaboration. The capacity to absorb and understand information gleaned through such communication would likely be enhanced, as it appears that the dreaming mind may possess telepathic abilities. Enhanced memory of lucid dreams could also allow for easier access in waking life to lessons learned in the dream state. In spite of the antiquity of some of the dream practices noted above, the Tibetan Bompo tradition can be traced back 15,000 years. Western scholars, as recently as the 1970s, still doubted the very reality of lucid dreams, reasoning that conscious awareness was incompatible with a dreaming state. And this is footnote 8, IBID page 23. All that changed, however, after dream researcher Stephen LaBerge was able to send signals from the dream realm to colleagues at Stanford University's Dream Laboratory. Earlier dream studies had confirmed that dreamers' eye movements corresponded to visions they reported while asleep. One research subject, for example, who was awakened while moving his eyes back and forth, claimed that he had dreamt of watching a table tennis match. LaBerge reasoned that it should be possible to become conscious while dreaming and then move one's eyes in a specific pattern that could be recognized by researchers. LaBerge and other research subjects subsequently succeeded in accomplishing this task, helping to clear up doubts about the lucid dreaming state. This is footnote 9, page 23 to 24. Stephen LaBerge later founded the Lucidity Institute, which offers workshops designed to teach people how to have lucid dreams and utilize them as tools for problem solving and personal development. LaBerge has developed and adapted a number of techniques to help facilitate lucid dreams. In exploring the world of lucid dreaming, LaBerge offers a variety of suggestions and cites techniques that he considers useful for the cultivation of lucid dreams. LaBerge suggests that individuals first prepare themselves for lucid dreams by enhancing their recall of ordinary dreams. He recommends utilizing a dream journal to keep track of dreams and explains the importance of becoming familiar with certain, quote, dream signs, end quote. Once dream signs are identified, they can assist a person in becoming aware that he or she is experiencing a dream and thus lead to a state of lucidity. And this is footnote 10, IBID, pages 38 to 47. Let's see here. Okay. Flying with the physical body, for example, does not occur in waking life and would thus be considered a sign of dreaming. LaBerge suggests that people regularly question themselves about whether or not they are dreaming to cultivate the habit. This can be done both while awake and when dreaming. A habit of checking the nature of one's reality, according to LaBerge, will increase the likelihood that one will question the reality of things experienced in the dream state. He recommends, for example, that people jump up and attempt to prolong their ability to remain in the air. In waking life, the attempt to remain airborne will, of course, be futile. while a similar attempt made within the context of a dream may result in success. And this is footnote 11, IBID, page 63. The Lucidity Institute currently markets a device called the Dreamlight, and this is capital DREAM, capital LIGHT, and then TM. That's what they use for their trademark symbol. To assist dreamers, well, I think that's what it's for anyway, to assist dreamers in achieving lucidity while dreaming. The Dreamlight comes with a mask to be worn over the eyes. Detectors inside the mask note the arrival of rapid eye movements. Lights within the mask are then activated to signal the dreamer that a dream is in progress. Dreamers frequently report that such light signals are incorporated into dream images. LaBerge notes that although some dreamers may remain unaware that they are dreaming, others, particularly those who have employed specific techniques while awake, frequently recognize the lights as coming from the waking world and thus realize they are dreaming. Footnote 12, IBID, pages 87 to 91. LaBerge also advocates the use of Tibetan and other techniques for retaining consciousness while falling asleep. Some involve invoking a state of relaxation and then focusing attention on images, such as a black or white dot or a lotus flower. Footnote 13, IBID, pages 94 to 108. Once a state of lucidity has been achieved, it can be difficult to maintain. LaBerge recommends spinning the dream body when dream images appear to be fading. The perception of motion, according to LaBerge, helps to prolong the dream state. And this is footnote 14, IBID, pages 140 to 143. Modern reports of deep spiritual experiences have emerged in connection with lucid dreaming and lucid dreaming research, suggesting that the state of lucidity may in fact offer a means for contacting spirits and divine beings. Lucid dreams experienced by those who engage in meditation frequently include, quote, images of white light, experiences of flying or floating, and encounters with spiritual and mythological beings, end quote. Footnote 15, Jane I. Gackenbach, quote, Women and Meditators as Gifted Lucid Dreamers, end quote, in Dreamtime and Dreamwork, page 245. David Finn, a man I interviewed for this book, said he saw and felt the presence of Ganesha, an elephant-headed Hindu god, in a lucid dream just before leaving for a trip to India. Finn, a frequent meditator, said he had a sense that the being he saw was very real. LaBerge points out that many lucid dreamers have encountered images of God or other representations of the divine when intentionally seeking out such experiences. LaBerge, who promotes lucid dreaming as an effective tool for problem-solving, personal growth, confidence building, and overcoming nightmares, suggests that they may also be used as a means for obtaining spiritual information. He suggests that dreamers go into lucid dreaming states with the intention of getting specific questions answered. He recommends, for example, asking questions such as, quote, where did I come from? Why am I here? And where am I going? And that is footnote 16, LaBerge and Reingold, Exploring the World of Lucid Dreaming, page 297, or making statements such as, quote, let me remember my mission, end quote. Footnote 17, IBID, page 298. To prepare for the reception of knowledge. LaBerge suggests that individuals wishing to obtain spiritual information retain consciousness while dreaming, but give up control or surrender to the will of the highest. He explains that by surrendering control, dreamers, quote, go beyond the ego's model of the world, end quote, which in turn allows the dreamer to absorb information he or she might not otherwise be open to. Footnote 18, IBID, pages 292 to 293. It is interesting to note that many lucid dreamers report that strong emotions will often coincide with a loss of lucidity. Footnote 19, Green, Lucid Dreams, pages 99 and 100 to 101. It is as if the experience of emotion strengthens the sense of the individual self or ego, thus severing connection to the awareness of an altered dream reality. As noted previously, shamans in native cultures are frequently exposed to experiences that in some way mimic or symbolize death, as part of their training for otherworldly travel. Like shamans in training, lucid dreamers too may find access to greater knowledge through the surrender of self-generated concepts. All right, well, thank you so much for listening. Please give this a thumbs up if you liked it, and please share this and other videos that I have that you like with interested friends and family members. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time with Chapter 20.